guys, welcome to my channel. So I just want to say I hope that you guys are doing well. I know that things are still crazy and we actually have another 30 days in quarantine, but let's just hope that things just get better from here on out. I want to mention a few things before I start. So I did mention in like a few videos ago that I wanted to get a mic for my videos, and I also mentioned that I was going to be playing around with the backgrounds. I have a new background, and I also got a microphone off of Amazon, and that's kind of why it took me a little bit longer to post a video. I think that it's been like a week now, but I'm gonna try to upload this video that I'm filming today. So today's video is gonna be like a chit chat kind of video, and I hope that the audio on this video is actually good because this is my first time using the microphone. So if it's not, then just bear with me, it will get better. I'm trying to start, you know, implementing better things on my channel so that I could give you guys better content. Also, let me also mention, because I know that most of you guys don't read the community tab or you just don't see what I post on there. I try to post on there like every day or every other day just to communicate with you guys, and last night I actually was asking you guys if I should keep my intro or if I should change my intro or if I should just not have an intro at all, because I've had this intro for like almost a year now, and I don't know if it gets boring seeing the same intro when you open up my video, but if it is, then just let me know in the comments. In today's video I wanted to talk about like a few things, I would say these are like important lessons that I've learned. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I hope that you guys just get comfortable, get some snacks. If you guys can relate to anything that I say, or if you guys have anything that you want to mention at all, be sure to leave it down below in the comments, and let's just have a discussion on this. I was actually gonna do this video around my birthday, like on the 10th of my birthday, like around that time, but I ended up filming other videos, and now I'm finally getting to film this one. I'm honestly excited because I feel like a lot of you guys could probably relate to some of these things that I wrote down, and as I was writing them, I was like, these things don't even sound that important, but I feel like they are because I've learned some big lessons through these things. So now enough of me talking, I'm just going to start. I have a few here listed in my phone, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to mention every single one. Before getting started, I'm going to give my subscriber shout out today to Amanda Williams. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and if you are watching this video, leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you're interested in seeing from me, and I'll be sure to film those videos. So the first one that I have here is that you see people's true colors when you stop doing what they expect of you. And I feel like I kind of always knew this, like ever since middle school, because I'm the kind of person that really observes people. I'm really observant and I watch people's behaviors and stuff, but I actually had first-hand experience with this, I would say in 2018. I'm not gonna say every single detail, but I remember I had this friend, and I remember like I was like a yes man. I feel like when I'm friends with somebody, I feel like I'm super loyal and I'm always down to do things that you want to do, and I want to make you happy, like as my friend or anybody that I'm close to. Like I want to make you happy. I want to do what makes you happy because I like to see people happy. I guess that's kind of being like a people pleaser though. I remember I stopped doing things that made this person happy, and I stopped doing that because I felt like it was just taking a toll on me and it wasn't actually making me happy. And after that, the person basically disappeared from my life, and that really just showed me that if I don't do that, just showed me their true character, and it showed me like, wow, people really only stay around for their own benefit most of the time. And I think that goes into the second one that I wrote down, and that's like when you're too giving, people start to take advantage. So when people see that you are willing to give and that you are so open and so nice to always doing things and always giving, like I know I'm the kind of person that I love to give, and I think I'm like that because my mom, she always taught me to be that way when I was younger. But people definitely do take advantage of that, and you have to be careful with how you're giving and who you're giving to, because most of the time people will take and take and take until they can't take anymore, and then they will basically just up and leave once you stop doing that for them. And that basically just shows you like what they were really there for. A lot of people, I feel like they can't handle having someone that's really giving. A lot of people, they end up just wanting to take advantage, and they also just feel entitled to it. They actually literally feel like they are entitled to you to always doing something for them. They get used to it, so they feel like that's something that you should always do for them, and that's really not the case at all, because we don't have to do anything that we don't want to do. So if anyone is like trying to pressure us or force us to do something, or you see that people are like trying to take advantage of you, that's just them showing their true colors. So the third one that I have here is that when you're calm and reserved, people think that they could walk all over you. And I learned this actually in like middle school and elementary school, because during that time I was like really quiet in school. I didn't really talk to people like that. I wasn't so social, and I remember how people would treat me, and that's really when I learned like people really think that just because you're quiet and reserved that they could walk all over you. And sometimes I remember like I would actually get excited when that would happen, because then I would have to show them who I am, and then after that, that's when they would actually just stop and they see like, oh, I can't actually mess with this person. So, and even though that's really annoying, that's actually really annoying, I feel like that just shows how people actually are. Like all of these situations just shows people's true character and true intentions. Okay, so the fourth thing I learned, and I learned this a long time ago, is that family can be one of the most toxic people in your life, and it is definitely okay to cut family members off, because especially if it's messing with your mental health or it's affecting your goals or anything like that, I feel like it's important to just cut those people out of your life, because sometimes family, they take advantage just because they know that they're family, and they think that they're always going to be around and they're always going to be there just because they're family, and they think that you're supposed to just put up with it because you're family, but really you don't have to. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle. I think that's also where you have to create boundaries and show them like what you're gonna allow and what you're not gonna allow. So the fifth thing is that not getting what you want isn't always a bad thing, and I feel like most of the time if God doesn't put something in your life that you are asking for, and it's because he's either telling you that you need to wait, or that it's just not meant to happen at all. And most of the time, like, we don't like to hear that, but I feel like later down the line we always end up seeing what that reason is. So the next thing is that giving up on a goal only slows down your progress, because most of the time if you have a goal that you want to achieve, that's a goal that you want to achieve indefinitely. It's not something that will ever really go away, because it's just part of who you are and your character and what you know will make you happy to achieve in life. So I would say that I'm like that character from Jimmy Neutron. I forgot his name, but he's the one that couldn't ever finish doing anything, and I feel like I'm like that sometimes. Like I start projects and then I end up not finishing them because I either get distracted or I get discouraged, and because I never ever tell myself that I'm going to fully give up on something, but if I stop doing it, then I feel like that's me saying like, okay, I don't really want to do this, like I'm kind of giving up on it. I think that usually whenever you have a goal or something in mind that you want to achieve, when you stop, you're only going to slow down your progress, because most likely you're going to start it again anyways. So you might as well just continue, or if you want to take a break for a little bit, I think it's good to just let yourself know like you're going to come back to it and you're going to work on it again, or just work on it in baby steps, but never just give up fully on it, because then you just slow down your progress completely. I would never say that you start over, because when you start a journey, you always are learning something new that you haven't known before. So I think it's not really like that, but I would definitely say it slows down your progress. So the next thing is that having discipline helps you in every area of your life, I feel like when I was able to master discipline, when I mastered discipline, that's when I was able to master discipline in every area of my life. And you could literally do anything, and you could do it through discipline. It's all about the power of your mind and what you do with that. So the next one that I have here that I think is actually pretty good is that guilt can literally eat you alive. Like I feel like when you're guilty about something, it just turns into something like so crazy, and it can really get out of hand. I remember in 2018 was really like one of my breaking points with something. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is. I definitely do want to talk about it on my channel, and I've thought about it so many times, but I just don't think that I'm ready for that yet. It's something that I haven't really shared with a lot of people in my life, so I feel like it's gonna be a little hard for me to just put it out there on YouTube. But I remember I used to do something. I used to do this thing that I used to hide, and I remember, but I know that my mom was like the only one who knew, and I felt so guilty about it, and it just made me feel so paranoid. It gave me anxiety and fear, and that anxiety and fear actually built up, and it turned into something so much bigger than that, and it affected my life so much, to the point where like the anxiety was just always there, and like even just going out and communicating with people was just so hard, because I just felt like they knew, and it's like they don't it's like they didn't know though. Like it was just me feeling paranoid about it, and I think that when you feel guilty like that, it really could destroy you. It changes you, and once you like finally free yourself from it, then you will feel better. But if you just hold on to it, it's definitely just gonna continue to eat at you. It starts off really small, and then it just continues to grow and grow and grow, and then it's kind of like you just lose control over it. So the next thing is that God removes, or has you remove, people from your life for a reason. So I can say that every single person that is no longer in my life, that has either left or I cut off, it was always for the better, and I always see that. Whether the people that are no longer in your life are just not meant to be in your life anymore at all, or if they are just not meant to be in your life for a little while, I think that it still serves its own purpose. And I think that I could, like literally every single person, there's probably one person that I actually would reconnect with out of all the people that are no longer in my life that I either cut off. And this is actually my twin flame. Like I swear we are twin flames. Like we knew this too, but the crazy thing too about twin flames is that they say that it's better for you guys to be apart than it is for you to be together. So no matter how much you care for each other and love each other, like it's always best for you to just be apart, and that's usually what happens. But yeah, I think that that's the only person that I would ever allow myself to reconnect with, because I still feel so connected since we are twin flames. And I feel like, and I think that I could do a whole other video on twin flames, because I think that that's just crazy. If you have a twin flame in your life, I think that it's way different than any other relationship that you'll have with anybody. Or maybe your soulmate is someone that you would also have a different kind of relationship with. So another thing is to trust the energy that you feel from people. The energy that you get from people is honestly so important. I remember I had this old friend who was like the beginning of our friendship, things were okay, but like from the very beginning, like her energy was like really negative. But towards like the end of our friendship, I realized like she had like that hater kind of energy. I don't even know how to describe it, but like that hater fake type of energy. And of course we aren't friends any longer, but it's crazy how, you know, you could feel that someone's energy. I don't know, I just don't know how to describe it, but I'm pretty sure that some of you guys can relate. So I think this may be the last one that I mentioned, but the way people treat you when you're at your lowest shows their true character. So this is actually the same friend that I was talking about with the hater energy and stuff. Like towards the end of our friendship, like I was really going through a really rough time, and this person knew that, and I did confide in them about a lot of things, and they literally treated me so bad and like trash towards the end of the friendship, and that's honestly why we aren't friends anymore. That's why I cut her off. But because I realized, like, why am I being friends with someone who's treating me like this? I think that that shows you a lot about their character. I would never, I feel like even if I didn't like somebody, I would never treat them like trash when they are at their lowest point in their life, because that's just something that will, I don't know, I feel like it will affect them, but it also just shows them who you are. When it comes to people, I always want to show them the best of me, because people always remember how you made them feel, and I think it's best to always treat people with kindness and respect no matter what. And if you don't like somebody, then just don't be around them, don't hang out with them or anything. It doesn't make sense to me to still hang around somebody that you don't like. Oh, this is another good one. I think that sometimes we create chaos in our life from being irresponsible or doing things at the wrong timing. So I feel like when we are irresponsible or when we rush certain things in our life, that's really when we cause extra chaos that is unnecessary. All we need to do is talk to God and listen to our intuition. Sometimes I think that we try to rush things as humans because we may want something so bad, but that only just causes us chaos and pain sometimes. So it's just best to just wait things out, even if you do want it really bad. So yeah, I think that's all that I'm gonna mention in today's video. If you guys did make it to the end of this video, then thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I mean, you came this far in this video, you might as well hit the subscribe button for more videos from my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.